We live!
Welcome to Charismania.
Okay, everyone. We're on a high because we just filmed a video. And now we want to do another one.
Okay. Thanks.
We just want to do a shout out to our amazing mom who stopped us from being stupid forever.
Yeah.
That happened. If you know me, you know that as a kid, Adam can testify to this, I had a rep as being One Speed Jake. You know how you get that name? It's because every time you do something, you just do it slow and steady, baby.
It's so true.
My wife says even today I got the same problem. But now I've evolved and I have two modes. I have slow and steady, and I got military speed. And that only comes out when I'm really upset. If it's like, we have to clean this, I go, you want me to clean it? Fine! And I clean it right away.
He doesn't shout like that.
I don't shout like that to my wife or to anyone.
Except me, baby.
Except this guy.
Sometimes.
But I'm just saying, I was a slow kid.
I was slow too.
We were slow pokes.
Yeah.
We were slow pokey dokes.
But we weren't just slow with like tying our shoes and putting on our socks. We were slow in like big milestones in life. Like I didn't learn how to swim until like
I still don't know how to swim.
Like I could like stay afloat, but like throw me the
Just
life,
barely, man.
but, like throw me the life raft first.
I
man.
could get back up to the surface just so you can say, oh, look, I think there's a fish there. And then that's it. Then I'm back under there and I'm drowning. Then I'm drowning military fast, man. I'm done.
Yeah, but
But
like
look.
we didn't even learn how to ride our bikes until we were like 12.
Really?
Yeah, dude, remember?
Yes.
Like Dad taking us to that gravel pit.
No, man. You know how we learned how to ride our bikes was Francois and Shay. They took us out. But I want to celebrate our mom,
Yes,
who
Mom, thank you.
recognized that we were smart.
Yeah,
We were just not engaged
yeah.
in any of the material. I remember
And all-
playing board games, and Mom would have to read our cards for us because it's not that I couldn't read. Get in the light.
I gotta drive the car.
Well, lean.
No, you gotta keep the camera here. Thank you.
Oh, man, it makes my arm sore, man. Just focus on the road. I remember getting cards in playing board games, and I would get my mom to read it because I would look at all those words, and it's like when you look at a room that's messy, and you know you should clean, but you just don't have the energy to get started.
Yeah.
And for a long time as a kid, I would look at words and feel that way. And if I had to read it, I would. But if I didn't have to, it just wasn't worth the chore.
Yeah.
And then we shared a room as kids. And then Mom took time out of her...
Well, hold on. It's worth saying. So
Yeah.
It's worth saying that our I guess inability, but also just not wanting to read was so severe that we were getting special help and still failing. Like, people don't know this about me, but in like grade 4 and 5, I failed more than half my classes. And they passed me on. They're like, just keep this kid going. I don't know why they did that. They did that.
Lousy. Anyway.
But it was a real problem.
Yeah.
And like people thought...
We said
like,
to our parents, oh, why do we need to learn how to read?
yeah, we'll just do construction. But people, like, I think, like, by today's standards, and this is why we're bringing this up, by today's standards, people probably would have called us, like, mentally slow, or, like, ADHD, or something.
Something like that. And we know people today who have those labels on them, or different labels, like, oh, you're not good at math. And they accept that, and their peers accept that, and that just becomes their label.
And we're going to get back to that. Finish the story.
Well, wait a minute.
No, because it'll make more sense once you explain.
Okay. So Mom was had a full-time job, maybe 2, and she was taking courses on the side. Man, what a hero.
I know. Like,
And she took
tips.
time out of her night and put us to bed slower to read the Hardy Boys to us.
Yeah.
And then one night, on the biggest cliffhanger of life.
In the book.
We said, Mom, read us another chapter, please. She said, oh, I'm really tired, but if you guys want to find out what happens, you guys could read it. We said, no, Mom, please. And she said, oh, honey, I'm sorry, I can't.
I think we held up for like 2 nights.
And then one of us, it's probably you first, picked up that book and we started reading. And then our lives started to turn around.
Well, because she realized that, she realized that if I can make them want to read, if I can show them the value, like what they can get out of reading.
And then from then on, we were on a track and we just went.
Oh man, like lit the match.
Yeah.
And we tore through the Grand Valley Library. And
our vocabulary became better. I remember I had a hard time, I'm still going to do, saying my R's. And I would not talk because I had to use, and then my vocabulary was getting so much better that I would just find better words that didn't have R in it. But I could do that because I was reading.
Our grades almost overnight skyrocketed. I remember being in class and the teacher asking one of us to read like something out loud, like grade 5 or 6, right?
Yeah.
And like reading French or something, I still don't ask me to do that. But reading English, and I was at this point, like grade 7, reading books like 1,000 pages long.
Oh, and other people,
like novels, right? Not like philosophy books or whatever. But
Aristotle.
Yeah, reading enough, and then we're having like books in school with pictures, and teacher asks
100-page books given to us.
Yeah, and people are trying to read them out loud and struggling. And I remember thinking, how can you be struggling to read this book? Do you not know English?
Man, how the tables turned, because that was us just a
we
little
were
while
worse
ago.
than that.
And
Man, that makes me sound like a really judgmental person. If you can't read it, it's okay.
Being a parent is tough. We just want to say thank you, Mom, for believing in us and seeing the potential in us. And even when it was hard, and because of your investment in our lives.
And finding a way. Finding a way.
But because of the investment in your life, because of your investment in our lives, we're still seeing the fruit of that investment. So thank you. We love you. And Moms rule!
Love you.
You've been Charismanian, man! Mom?